Bo Bacon and Tim Brunel found a very timely change of gear and edged to a 16 minutes victory in the second leg of the Volvo Ocean race. You're watching the Selling Updates Destopnews. Welcome to the office. The Dutch skipper, competing in a record 7th race, looked relieved to have won a thrilling battle with the Chinese boat.
It's nice to have a win under our belt, and the guys did a fantastic job, and it's good to be first.
A few hours before the finish, and even though both boats are only a couple of hundred meters apart, Tim Brunel suddenly finds an extra surge of wind pressure to sweep past Tim Dongfeng.
This morning was really surprising because we were quite a bit behind them, and all of a sudden there was 25 knots of breeze and we just sailed from a mile behind them till 2 miles in the lead, so that was a really good feat.
Following 23 days, 16 hours, 25 minutes and 20 seconds at sea, the Dutch team is celebrating a well-deserved victory in Abu Dhabi. For the second leg running, the Chinese boat is forced to settle for second place. Codrolier could not conceal his disappointment as Tim Dongfeng reaches the port.
For sure, we are disappointed because when you lead the fleet 2 hours, 3 hours before the finish line, it's difficult to lose like that. But it's a very good. I think it's a very good second place on this leg. And
with 2 second places, the performance of the Chinese boat has not been unnoticed. If we can manage coming seconds all the way, I think we can win the race. Meanwhile, Edouard Monette is the winner of the virtual Volvo in Abu Dhabi. We caught up with him via Skype.
Well, the key point of this leg for me was to take the north route towards Mauritius right after leaving Cape Town, when everybody was heading south. I think we were about 30 boats to actually play for victory very early in the leg.
Morgan Larsen, skippering Arlingi, captures Act 8 of the Extreme Sailing Series to complete their world title mission for 2014. You're watching the Selling Updates Destopnews. Welcome to the office. Following hundreds of races sailed across 4 continents, it all came down to the final act held in front of the Sydney Opera.
You know, it was a build-up. The whole season was a build-up for today, and to finish it off on in conditions like today in Sydney is can't imagine how great it feels. You know, Lee McMillan and the Wave Muscat, they've taught us a lot of lessons over the last few years, and you know, we were avid, keen students, and you know, we took notes. And great outfit, great competitors, great sailors, and just gonna relish in the fact that we finally overcame them. And it might not last, but it's gonna last for a few months, so we'll take it.
Strong wins on the last racing day strengthened the duel against the now former champs Lee McMillan and the Wave Muscat. The Omani team never gave up, but in the end just had to settle with a bittersweet second place, both here in this double point final event and in the overall season.
Yeah, it's been a great performance by everyone on the boat, you know, and shore crew and everyone. It's been a massive team effort. Yeah, we're gunning to win overall, and then today looked like our best shot was to win the last event, and it got away from us on the last race. But it's just a great effort, and you know, thoroughly enjoyed all the racing, and it's great to finish with some decent wind and some proper racing. It's nice.
Completing the overall podium, the Swiss Unreal team are the big surprise of this 2014 season, proving once again that the Extreme Sailing Series is a tricky game in itself. Skipper Jerome Clerc stayed at the very top of the pack and repeatedly pushed back all those famous entries so widely promoted at the beginning of the season. It is a short break for now, and everyone will soon be back in the saddle for the opening act of 2015 in Singapore. Speaking about short breaks, we are also taking a break for the festive season. So, it's not rendezvous next week, but rendezvous next year. Same time, same place. Until then, goodbye, fair sailing, and a Merry Christmas to all.